Down to Paddock Hill Bend they go for the first time. David Meffley from poles made the best out of Piertonetti. And the second row goes up on the inside of James Murray to try and snatch second, but it's a good run out the corner for Andrew Hibbard, who tries to get both of them up the hill. So they go into the tight right-handed hairpin at Druids. We'll see when they turn back into our view into Graham Hill Bend, who leads the way of the Lurani Trophy, the second pass of the weekend. Well, it's a big lead for Meffley, second is Murray, third is Hibbard, fourth is Tonetti. So Tonetti, who looked to have second position into Paddock Hill Bend, is the person that's lost out as they headed up to Druid. So onto the Grand Prix loop they come in. It's Meffley with a lead, and the battles over second with Andrew Hibbard attacking James Murray as they turn into Sheen Curve for the first time, asking this what should have been a 25-minute race. Now it's a 20-minute race because of delays earlier on in the day. So good grid of Formula Junior cars. 21 cars made to start. We should have had 22, so one non-starter in the 5 classes the Lurani Trophy catered for this weekend. So through Paddock again, Meffley with his lead, and Hibbard's got second. He's gone ahead of James Murray. He's also fallen down another position. He's in P4 because he's also been passed by Tonetti. In fact, it's Jonathan Hughes, I think, that runs in 4th. 5th is 75, and that is Pete Morton. I think James Murray might well have been our non-starter. We're just going to check that out. Yes, James Murray. No, in fact, James Murray's gone missing. So's John Delaney. They're the 2 cars that have actually retired on the first lap. So James Murray was the person going for second into Paddock Hill Bend, but he's out of the race after no more than 1 lap. Him and John Delaney have gone missing. So only 19 cars now, which is a bit lower than we see in the HSCC Championship for Historic Formula Juniors. But it is still leading for David Meffley. There he comes into through Paddock Hill Bend. Hibbard in second. Battle on for 4th because Pete Morton attacking up the hill here. Can he gain a position from Jonathan Hughes? He tried to get up alongside him into the Druids hairpin. Meanwhile, turning through Paddock Hill Bend there is the 54 machine. That's Philip Buhofer in the Lola Mark 5A. One of the front engine cars there, turning through Paddock. The best of the front engine cars he is as well. That's Justin Fleming in the Alva 100. Right, back onto the Grand Prix loop. It's Meffley that leads. Through Dingledale he goes. Hibbard in second. Third now, Tonetti getting away from the back of the 4th. Jonathan Hughes under pressure from Pete Morton still. Then Callum McLeod sits in 6th in the Caravelle. The best of the older rear engine cars, Class D, is Alex Morton. Callum McLeod, of course. Second is Morton, and third is Goddard. In Class C, for the even older class, the rear cars, it's Charles Cook, who should have been back with John Delaney for that class, but that's not going to happen. And like 3 for third now into Paddock. We've got to change it because Hughes has made his way ahead of Tonetti, and put James Murray attacking Tonetti up the hill, but he should, I doubt, find a way through. But that was a good move into Paddock to get third position. Jonathan Hughes in Brabham BT6. He got ahead of Tonetti, who's in another Brabham BT6. They'll turn through Graham Hill Bend, then Tonetti did keep ahead of Morton. Callum McLeod there as well. The UK Formula 4 champion. The leading front engine car turns through Paddock now. At the moment having a bit of a lonely race is Justin Fleming. The front engine car is about 10 seconds slower than the rear engine car. Right, back through Dingledale come the 2 leaders. And then the battle's still on for third. The 4 of them all together. Tonetti having to defend his line up into Sheen Curve as well as attacking, it looked like there. And to defend from Morton, attacked Jonathan Hughes. Pete Morton running in 5th position. He runs in the Wayner. Pete Morton in the Lightning even. Envolt, the winner, sitting in 7th. That's Richard Smeaton. Somebody's lost an exhaust. That's sitting in the middle of the road just out of Westfield. So it looked like there was yellow flags covering that. Right, battle for 4th. Tanetti versus Morton to Paddock Hill Bend. Morton trying to find a way through, then cutting back out the corner. They're now giving the inside line up the hill, but Tanetti, I think, just had the drive up the hill to be far enough in front. We've lost Callum McLeod. He's disappeared. So this is the battle for 6th that heads through Paddock there. That was running in 6th position. Mark Amos-George in the Brabham, ahead of Philip Hoffer in the Lola. Richard Smeaton in the Wayne around that group as well. Into Paddock Hill Bend for our front engine leader once again. Class B leader, that's Fleming. The Class A leader a bit further down the field is Ash Waller. Actually, in fact, 2 Wallers are the only cars in Class A. The PM Poggy of Ash Waller and Michael Waller in the Hillwood. Leaders there, I think, just getting stuck in a bit of traffic, and the battle for 3rd, which may well have changed. We'll check that when they go through Paddock Hill Bend. But the 2 leaders together now. It is still David Meffley that leads, but Andrew Hibbard is now right with him. They turn into Paddock, just a few car lengths between them. And I wonder if it started to rain, because David Meffley gets very sideways through Paddock Hill Bend, and Pete Morton in 4th spins the car. He's attacking Jonathan Hughes into the corner. He runs into the gravel trap, and that will be his race over. And another half spin, and somebody else runs into the gravel trap as well. Is he going to find his way out? Also a spin for Philip Hoffer. Carnage at Paddock Hill Bend. There's the damp surface tricking some of them out, but I think everyone might be able to rejoin there, except for Pete Morton. Here's his spin. The car gets away from him, Paddock Hill Bend, and then the car runs backwards, well and truly into the gravel trap. And further back, we saw, I think, run into the gravel there with Mark Amos-Droz. Possibly the half spin was from Richard Smeaton. And the complete spin there down the bottom of Paddock with Philip Hoffer. But they all managed to rejoin, a set for Pete Morton. So leaders back with us. Andrew Hibbard losing time, perhaps making sure he doesn't spin the car, but that's allowed Jonathan Hughes to catch up with him. So that's the battle for 2nd. There's a big gap back to 4th now. That's Tanetti, who runs in 4th position. Yellow flag still waving, we can see, for that exhaust at the top of the hill. Back into Paddock, and again getting stuck behind the traffic under the yellow flag zones, but I think now Meffley has got away, and Jonathan Hughes has gone 2nd, and down to 3rd has got Andrew Hibbard. Double yellows, you can see that. Then 4th there is Tanetti, Pierre Tanetti in the Brabham BT6. Right behind him was the 58 machine of Richard Smeaton. Then it's 54, Philip Hoffer, head of the Class D lead to Pete Morton. In fact, between them, I think, is Mark Amos-Droz in the Brabham. The race went on. Most of the field sort of spread out. Lappery became a big factor of the race. The rain disappeared once again to allow the lap times to come down once more. A few battles went on. Jonathan Hughes managed to pull away from Andrew Hibbard in the battle for 2nd. Front engine leader there, Justin Fleming heading through. There's the race leader, David Meffley, lapping one of the Class A machines. That was Ash Waller, the Class A leader, in fact. Andrew Hibbard tried to close back in on Jonathan Hughes, but was unable to do that. Justin Fleming found himself in a battle with Charles Cook, the Class C leader. Good battle also that raged to the end of the race for 8th between Alex Morton, Don Holland and John Dawson. And here are your results. David Meffley was the winner by 12 seconds in the end to Jonathan Hughes, and in 3rd was Andrew Hibbard. 4th Pierre Tanetti, and 5th Richard Smeaton.